Over the years, we've looked at a lot of Loch Ness Monster sightings, but haven't really come up with anything solid to prove the Loch Ness Monster really exists. Well, now comes an extraordinary video of what may be the Loch Ness Monster of British Columbia. Will this video finally prove there are real Loch Ness-like monsters out there? Or will this just turn out to be another big, fat fake? Hey guys, Bill here. Ready to have a little fun? Well, let's get started. The video was sent in by Dean and Hayden, as well as Ross Nunn. Ross wrote, Loch Ness Monster in British Columbia, real or fake? Ross, anytime there's a big water monster sighting like a megalodon or a Loch Ness, you know I'm all over it. So let's take a look. First off, let's take a look at the video and see what we have here. Wow, I don't know about you, but that thing looks really huge to me. Let's take another look. We don't know who made this video, but the quality of the image is much better than most monster sighting clips. And this is a very good sign because whoever made it isn't trying to cover up some digital fakery, if you know what I mean. It actually looks like it was shot with an iPhone using the slow-mo feature, and I would say the video is probably playing at about 25% of normal speed. This thing, whatever it is, definitely has a very long body. I mean, to me, it looks over 20 feet, 6 meters maybe, somewhere around there. It's hard to tell, but look as it swims away. It just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. Look at that. Some other interesting things about this creature are the fins, which don't look all that dissimilar to shark fins, if you know what I mean. And then probably the most interesting feature are those scutes we see here. These bony knobs tell us the creature is armored and ancient. Okay guys, I think on this one we can rule out this being the actual Nessie from Scotland because this video was actually recorded in British Columbia, which is pretty far away from Scotland. But what we need to decide is if this is a monster or not. So let's do this. If you think this is a real living Loch Ness type monster, then I want you to go with real. But if you think this may be an animatronic or some kind of a prop made for a movie, then you go with fake. And as usual, if you don't think I have an answer or no smoking gun, then you just go with unknown. Go ahead and shout out your answer so everybody can hear you. Or if you're in a library or at work, you can always leave your answer in the comment section. You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for the results to come in, let's take a look at a couple other interesting items we saw in our inbox this week. First up is this video sent in by Hildy. It shows a beluga whale with a very squishy head. Hildy wants to know if this is a real beluga and if that video is for real. Well, Hilda, I looked into this one for you, and guess what? The video is 100% real. According to the Whale Scientist website, belugas have a soft area on the front of their head called a melon. It's filled with wax and fat, and they use it for echolocations. That's kind of like sonar. That's how they find their way around underwater, in the dark, whatever. It doesn't hurt them in the least when you push on it, but just don't forget to give them a fresh fish or two so they know you love them. Ethan Taylor sent in this picture and wants to know if this banana car is the real deal. Ethan, if you do a quick search for a banana car, you will quickly find out this banana car is real. It was built by Steve Bratwaite in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Steve uses it to take tourists on fun rides all over the country. This picture claims to show a river that looks like a dragon. It was sent in by Thuban. He wants to know if this is real or Photoshop. Thuban, guess what? That dragon-looking river is real. Wow, we got a run on reels today. The official name is the Uilebheist River, but it is also called the Blue Dragon River, and it's in Portugal. This shape was created when the river was blocked by a new dam in the area. Okay, now that we got those little mysteries sorted out, let's get back to this monstrous creature in the waters of British Columbia. Is it a real creature or some kind of movie prop? Well, I happen to have the official answer right here in the old red envelope. I'm going to open that up and I'm going to see what we have here. And hold on one second. Let me read this real quick. And it said, all right. It's a little complicated today. So it's actually a two-part answer. Part one, in terms of this being a real Loch Ness kind of monster, well, the answer to that is fake. But here's part two. Part two is, guess what? This turns out to be a real creature. What we're actually looking at is a fish, and this fish is called a sturgeon. Now, sturgeons are pretty big, but not this big. This one turns out to be maybe one of the biggest ever caught. The fisherman who made this video and caught the fish is Yves Bisson, a fishing guide in British Columbia. Bisson estimated the fish was over 100 years old and weighed more than 600 pounds or 272 kilograms. Bisson tagged the fish, then he let it go. Hey, don't go away just yet. I still have to show you my favorite fake of the week, which is coming right up. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. And now, my favorite fake of the week. The video was sent in by Ancient Falcon, and well, I think it speaks for itself. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.